Kenya has lost a shujaa. President Uhuru Kenyatta has led the country in mourning former Kenya Sevens head coach Benjamin Ayimba, who passed away on Friday evening at a Nairobi hospital. The rugby legend, who succumbed to complications from cerebral malaria, has been eulogized as an icon who lifted Kenya's rugby from national obscurity to international stardom.
The team of 7 men playing rugby sevens on the pitch, speaking in Swahili. We are all indigenous, dark-skinned.
Messages of condolences continue to pour in following the death of former Kenya Sevens head coach Benjamin Ayimba on Friday evening. Ayimba, who had been battling cerebral malaria since 2020, was transferred from Avenue Healthcare Hospital to Kenyatta National Hospital on April 10th, where he was receiving treatment until the time of his demise. The circumstances of the 44-year-old's death also paint a picture around the lack of support for retired sportspeople and legends, with Kenyans coming out over the last month to contribute towards Ayimba's ballooning medical funds, led by President Uhuru Kenyatta, who donated 1 million shillings towards his medical kitty.
For me, looking at it more in terms of what the government can do, it would be ensuring there's probably some sort of stipend that just keeps them going, some sort of recognition that keeps them going as well. But in addition to that, just ensuring that we start having these pathways to transition our players and our coaches from life on the pitch to life off of it. I think that way it would be a lot much easier.
The late tactician came to the limelight in 2006 when he was picked as the Kenya Sevens head coach while still playing for the national team. He had previously featured in the 2001 and 2005 Rugby World Cup Sevens.
Getting into rugby, I looked up to him because he had the experience and he was friendly. So I would remember him as someone who didn't settle for being limited, for saying we're coming from Kenya, who didn't settle for being limited, for saying we don't have the resources, for not settling to accepting that we should have the same facilities and the same money that we see with the teams we are competing against, but still have the heart to play and stand to be counted.
The former Impala Saracens player will guide the team to its first ever World Rugby Series final during the Adelaide leg of the series in 2009. Ayimba, who captained the national 15s and Kenya Sevens teams, is arguably the most successful Sevens coach, having guided Kenya to their maiden victory in the World Rugby Sevens series with victory at the 2016 Singapore Sevens, where the team beat Fiji 7-3 in the finals.
He used to dream big. Until some point, I used to think maybe he's just imagining things, you know. He used to talk about Kenya being a core team. That was in 2003, you know, 2002 towards the end. And to me, being new in the game, 1 year in the Sevens team, him being probably 4 or 5 years in the team, to me it seemed far-fetched. But when I got blooded into the team, I realized all he was talking about was realistic. But we needed a lot of systems to be put in place.
In June last year, he was appointed as a technical director of the newly formed Kenya Rugby League. May his soul rest in eternal peace. Lokader Natiom, NTV.